Hello, YouTube and X. It's your main man, BTM, here, bringing you back to the BTM Crypto News Network. So thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and super chat. And as always, it's your main man, BTM, here, bringing you back to the BTM Crypto News Network. So we're back here with Zbcn again. Zbcn just got a major crypto.com boost. Holders need to see this. This version keeps getting grounded, but still give holders something to get excited about. One important framing note: this is the strongest when you present it as a major crypto.com access boost for Zbcn. What up? Not as some secret merger or some fake mega deal. Crypto.com officially listed Zbcn in its app in April 2024. Supports buying it with USD, EUR, GBP, and 20 other fiat currencies, and also completing with the ZBC to the Zbcn migration. So that's ZBC, what it was when I got into it, to the Zbcn when it migrated over to the Zebec Network for app and exchange users with trading deposits and withdrawals live on Solana. Zbcn holders. This is one of those moments where the market may not fully understand what's sitting right in front of their faces, right? These guys don't even know what they're looking at. These guys are telling you it's not one of the best things in crypto, but in actuality, it is. Like we know, it's one of the best things in crypto. So shout out to all the Zbcn holders, the Zbcn army, the sailors, the pirates, the folks who've been here since day one. Not a lot of the fudders that keep popping up whenever it pumps. And it's weird. If it's down, nobody's here, right? Soon as Zebec starts to do anything, the fudders come out, which is kind of strange, right? Why didn't you say anything when the price was down, right? The price goes down, nobody says nothing. The fudders are hiding. The price goes up, here comes the fudders. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about Zbcn. It's like the fudders didn't say nothing until it started pumping. And it's weird, man, because a lot of times these guys are hiding in their nooks and crannies or wherever they hide at, whatever rock they're in, until the price comes up. As soon as the price starts to pump, here they come. It's weird, man. Where were you guys at when we were taking over the city? Where were you guys at when we were actually doing something? Where were you guys at when Zebec was making deals? Nowhere to be found. As soon as it starts pumping, here they are, right? It's Zebec dips, you don't hear anything. Everybody kind of goes away, it's quiet. As soon as Zebec pumps 0.00001, here's all the fudders. I told you so. I don't know why you're buying it. I don't know why you're into this. I don't know why you're making videos about it. Been making videos the whole time. Not a single word when Zebec was down, right? Not a word. Not even a peep. Not even a what is this? A YouTube posting. Nobody's commenting. As soon as it pumps, here these guys come. Because when a project like Zebec gets stronger access to platforms like crypto.com, it's not just another random exchange headline. It's about visibility, accessibility, liquidity, faster fiat onboarding, and much bigger retail doorway for Zbcn. Crypto.com says Zbcn is available in the app alongside 400 or 250 supported cryptocurrencies and stablecoins, and that users can purchase it with major fiat currencies, including USDC, EUR, and GBP. So tonight we're going to go deep on what actually means for holders, why crypto.com matters more than some people think, and what kind of exposure this gives Zebec, and why Zebec may be in a stronger position than the average investor realizes. So let's get to it. Let me start the screen share. Got a quick message for you guys before we actually get going tonight. And I don't know if you guys remember this. Who is this guy? Who is this handsome guy? Anybody know who this guy is? Let's play the video. In this video, we're talking about Zbcn. And like I told you guys before, I'm not new to this. I am true to this. And actually, I don't have any Zbcn gear yet. So I got my X gear on. But I was telling you guys back in January, of which I'll show you the videos. In this video, we're talking about Zbcn. And like I told you guys before, I'm not new to this. I am true to this. This is last year. So I'm not sure where these guys were last year, right? Where we're at when we were taking over the city. Where were you guys at when we were running up the crypto? Just started buying a Zebec, my brother. Boom. What up, Alfred? What up, Andre? What up, No Face? I've been picking up my Zebec boat by summer. Let's go. What's been up, hater? Hitter all day. What's up with you? Crazy because I've been investigating for months and could care less about your fakes. Sounds good, but I ain't heard from you, bro. I didn't hear from you until it started pumping. So again, where were you at when we were taking over the city? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a lot of haters out there who choose to buy meme coins, but get mad they missed out on the Zebec boat. You already know hater all day. Did you hear back from Stellar? Well, we didn't hear Stellar say that it was fake, right? Stellar didn't say it was not true. They didn't say take the posting down. So I don't know. It's weird though. If it was a problem, it seems like Stellar would say it was a problem. Only people saying it's a problem is you and No Face. And we don't even know who No Face is because there's no face here. So anyway, man, you must be bored. Right, right. He doesn't know person in Stellar. Being here the whole time. Again, another board. Right, right. What about it? Don't even know what he'd be talking about. Get you in 4K, right? That's a pump. No Face and Jeffro been buying Shia, so they hating on Zebec. Right, right. All in on Shia. Up here running us up, right? Trying to charge us up because you losing money on Shia. Bro, we got things to do. You know what I'm saying? Back to what we were doing. This is the sponsor from the BTM Crypto News Network. So we know that they are real. This is Caleb and Brown. Caleb and Brown is a crypto brokerage that sponsors the BTM Crypto News Network. And they are 24/7 support. Call them, holla at them. Let them know where you're from. Since you're walking in the FBI offices and making comments, which doesn't even make sense. Who walks into the FBI office and makes comments or gives them tips? That doesn't even make sense. But whatever. A one-on-one brokerage assigned to you. So you get a broker. So when you call in, they know what crypto you're talking about. They're familiar with such things like a Zbcn, Zebec Network, Stellar, Circle, XRP, XLM, BitTensor, Casper. You know, they know about these real cryptocurrencies. They're not really going to say a whole lot for meme coins, but they know where you been. Last year I was 100K Zebec, baby. Back then, millions. Man, now let's just get it. Meme coin or utility coin. Obviously, it's a utility coin, my guy. What's good, brother? The Zebec Network in the building. Let's freaking go. What's up with you, heavy hitter? Thanks for joining. No face, no heart, all the same. Right. Does Caleb and Brown have Zebec? They actually do. Go check them out. So shout out to Caleb and Brown. Moving forward, this is somebody else posting about Zebec.
It has been pumping hard while the rest of the crypto market has been red or down. But the more interesting thing to me is not the price, it's the why. Stellar XLM, one of the most established blockchains in the world with over 50 million users, just outsourced their entire payroll infrastructure to Zebec. First time in their history. Zebec built a payroll streaming engine where workers could receive their wages in real time, cashed out at MoneyGram locations around the world. No bank account required, no 2-week waiting period, no middleman taking a cut. For the 1.4 billion people on this planet without a bank account, this isn't just a crypto product. This is a lifeline, and this is essentially a whole new economy. And Stellar XLM just puts Zebec at the center of it. Here's where the story gets even more interesting. March 16, 2026 marked the end of something that has been quietly suffocating the Zebec price all this time. Every time Zebec tried to move, early investors with scheduled token unlocks would sell like clockwork. And that cycle ended 3 days ago permanently. 99% of all Zbcn tokens are now in circulation. The unlock schedule is finished. So now what we have is a fixed supply asset with a live product on a 50 million user network. Pay attention to this one too. Almost without announcement, Zebec CEO just booked the keynote speaker slot at XRP Las Vegas. I'll let you connect the dots for yourself on that one. In case you hadn't noticed, Zebec Zbcn has been pumping hard while the rest of the crypto market has been red or down. But the more interesting thing to me is not the price, it's the why.
Keeping it moving. Let's see what
I made about $20,000, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. Now, in 4 days, on Wednesday, March 18th, we have the FOMC federal funds rate, and it is predicted that it will remain the same, which is 3.75. And the last time that this happened was on January 28th. Okay, so I'm going to go over these tickets right here. All 3 of these trades happened during that decision. Okay, so if we go back to January 28th, which was right here, and I'll move this arrow down here for you all so that you all can see where this happened. So on the very first trade, which I took January 29th, I made $3,200. I got in about right here, and then I wrote it down. Then I took profits. Okay, so the second one, which was on February 1st, which was this candle right here, I got in about right here, wrote it down, then I took profits. So then I took the money from both of these trades and I risked it on this candle right here. And this is where I made $14,500. Okay, so this was about a little bit over $20,000. What's happening next? So if we look at this, right, look at these candles, the days leading up to the decision. Look at what the candles are doing right now. When the rates remained unchanged, Bitcoin went down, every cryptocurrency went down. If you look at all of my previous videos, I've been talking about Zebec Network going down even more towards its lows way down here, okay, in this area right here. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear this. I don't get caught up in the narratives or, you know, what these the technology of these things are, because that is something that is separate from the actual cryptocurrency itself. Cryptocurrency itself is just a liquidity grab. Once you understand that, you can completely free yourself and make real money from these cryptocurrencies. So once again, I will be getting short just like I did on the previous run and running this play all over again. Okay. Zebec Network is actually one of my most profitable cryptocurrencies that I short. And if you actually head over to the Black Line Society, link in the description, and you scroll down, you can actually see this here that I've made over $37,000.
So again, where were you at when we were taking over the city? Where were you at when the dogs needed help? Where were you at when we first got the news? But back over to the bubbles real quick. I keep buying. What up? Hazel Green Eyes. I see you out here. The whole payroll. I'm debating stacking more Zebec or waiting for the mobile app to do more. Phantom, my entire bag is now unstaked as a few days ago. I'll restake when the wallet comes out long term on Zebec because it will reach higher billions one day. Tell them, Zebec. I mean, tell them BTM, of course, man. Excuse me. So back to, let me see, where were we? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And if you're into crypto, gems, real utilities, payment infrastructure, and projects that make the market keep sleeping on until it's too late, you are in the right place. Hit the like button, subscribe, and put ZBCN in the chat if you're holding ZBCN. So go ahead and throw a ZBCN in the chat. Everybody's got a couple of ZBN, a couple million ZBN, a couple 100,000 ZBN. Go ahead and drop the ZBCN in the chat. Do you think the market is underestimating ZBCN again? Because tonight, I think a lot of people are missing the bigger picture. First, let's ground this correctly. This isn't me telling you crypto.com just announced some brand new $1 billion exclusive alliance today. That would be an exaggeration. What it is real that crypto.com officially listed Zebec, ticker ZBCN, in the crypto.com app, where the company says users can buy it with major fiat currencies and access it alongside hundreds of other supported crypto assets. Crypto.com also supports the migration from the original ZBCN to the original ZBC token to the ZBCN, and said users are both on the app and exchange could trade, deposit, withdraw ZBCN after the migration is completed. That matters because in crypto, access matters. You can have the best story in the world, but if buyers can't easily find you, fund accounts, get exposure, your upside gets capped. Crypto.com helps remove some of that friction. Now let's talk about why Crypto.com is not just a random name. Crypto.com is one of the most recognizable crypto consumer brands in the world. When a token gets access through the platform with strong brand recognition, mobile reach, retail familiarity, and a big exchange ecosystem, you can change the way the market discovers the asset. Crypto.com presents ZBCN in its app, and its exchange documentation includes ZBCN/USD trading rules, and the platform's infrastructure supports crypto trading transfers and retail on ramps across multiple projects. Why is this important? Because this is how a lot of retail users operate. They don't want to jump through 7 wallets, 3 bridges, and 12 confusing steps just to buy a token. They want something simple. They want something open to apps, use fiat, and get exposure. Crypto.com explicitly says ZBCN can be purchased in the app using USD, EUR, GBP, and 20 other fiats. This is a very different setup from a token only being bought in obscure corners of the market. That ease of access is part of a lot of people's underestimate. So, for the holders, why this matters? Because broader access to create broader awareness to create more participation to create stronger volume, stronger price discovery, and stronger market attention. Now, I want to be responsible here. Listing itself doesn't guarantee price goes vertical. It does automatically mean whales are coming tomorrow, and it doesn't magically force adoption. But it does increase one very important thing: the probability that new money can find ZBCN easily. And that matters a lot when you're talking about projects like ZBCN, because Zebec is not trying to sell a meme with no substance. Zebec's whole pitch in real-time payroll, payments, cards, and practical financial infrastructure. Zebec says it was built around payroll, crypto payments, debit cards, and a broader PayFi style ecosystem. Its public site highlights annual payroll volumes, enterprise clients, monthly users, and integration across multiple chains and tokens. So if you're a holder and bullish through the process, is simple. Better access plus real utility is a lot more interesting than access alone. So let's get back to the bubbles. I lend you a few million Zebec tokens at 30% interest. Take it or leave it. Zbcn, I'm stacked. What up, Bay? What's going on with your fam? Zbcn. Still have a nice amount under 15%. Old contracts was fun while it lasted. Bring on more. Zebec is on the path now. Stronghold needs to start now. My little cousin's getting impatient. She was 13 when she started 3 years ago, and she wants ducats. Nobody wants to see your live no face, right? This guy can't even go live. He don't even have any viewers, right? You got to have viewers to go live. You can't even live stream until you get over 1,000 subscribers. So we don't have to worry about that. Header all day. But as you can see in the market, right? Let's see what's popping. Quant's up 7.8. Casper's up 6.1. World Liberty Financial's up 1%. Casper's up 1.8. Solana's up 1.4. Litecoin's up 1.3. BitTensor Tau is up 2.3 on the day, 0.5 on the hour, 16.4 for the week, 50.54 for the month, and 8.7 on the year. Currently $274.48. Nexo's up 1.1. Qual's up 2.8. Stronghold is up 1.7 on the day. Bitcoin Cash is up 4%. Sui's up 1.1. Ondo's up 1.1. Ordinai is up 0.9. Binance is up 0.5. AIXBT is up 6.8. Bitcoin SC's up 1.8. POT is up 9.3. CVX is up 5.1. Algorand's up 1.6. Hyperliquid's up 0.8. Stellar is up 0.2 on the day, 0.1 on the hour, 1% on the week, 2.6 on the month, and down 45.1 on the year. Dash is up 1.8. ICP is up 1.4. XPR is up 0.1 on the day, 0.3 on the hour, 2% on the day, 3.3 on the month, and down 38.2 on the year. Swarms is up 6.5. Tons up 2.1. Ethereum Classic is up 1.4. Render's up 2.2. HBAR is up 0.7. Monero is up 0.2 on the day, 1.2 on the hour, down 2.2 on the week, up 4.9 on the month, and up 63.5 on the year to $344.89. Metals up 3.1. Arbitron's up 1.5. Ingest is up 2%. FET is up 8% on the day, 1.5 on the hour, 27.1 on the week, 38.4 on the month, and down 56.7 on the year to 22 cents. BGB's up 5%. OKB's up 6.8. Filecoin is up 2.1. And what is this? Our favorite payroll processor, the payroll of the future, the processor for the crypto industry, is up 14.2 on the day, down 0.1 on the hour, up 33% on the week, up 32% on the month and up 140% on the year. So let's take a second here and look over this crypto bubbles. What is up the most today on these crypto bubbles? Let me give you guys a minute to look around here. It's not even hard to see, bro. Clearly, Zebec is up 14%. Of all the stuff in this window, it's up the most. So kind of take it how you get it, right? Get it how you live, right? Not sure what some people look at when they're looking at cryptos, but I'm looking for green circles, large green circles at that. Let's keep it moving. So on the 5-minute chart, it looks like Zebec is at the 002. RSI is 59.4, and it is bearish, losing volume on the 5-minute. On the 15-minute chart, looks like it is building volume, looking very bearish. RSI is 65.08. RSI base moving average 63.8. So it is in the over bought category. I mean, price is continuing to pump. On a 45-minute chart, looks like the RSI is above the RSI moving average. Looks like there's several green candles. Looks like the blue is above the red, so it's still bullish, and we're building volume on the 45-minute. On the 2-hour, looks like we're still bullish, still building volume. RSI is 68.6. RSI base moving average is 69.69. Getting back to the oversold category. And on a 4-hour, looks like there's still green candles, still building volume, and still very bullish. RSI is 73.48. RSI base moving average is 69.24. Interesting. So keeping it moving, on the holders, we are at 98,300. Currently, look at these numbers. Looks like there's somebody buying it. Somebody's believing. 4-hour chart, we're 114 on the 4-hour. 12 hours, we added 336. For the day, we added 688. 3 days, 1,059. For the week, 1,309. For 2 weeks, 1,730. And for the month, 3,248. And I like it. I told you guys that. I like it when the 30 days over 3,000. That means somebody's been doing something right. Currently, we're at 0026, up 14.8% on the day, 32.8 on the week, 30.1 on the month. For the quarter, we're still down 10.51%. But for the year, we're up 161.3. So it's actually doing better than Ethereum. Imagine that. I don't know what to tell you on that, fellows. Back to the bubbles because I skipped something. Currently, Bitcoin 70,738, up 0.9 on the day, 0.4 on the hour, down 0.2 on the week, up 6.5 on the month, and down 16.3 on the year. Ethereum is up 0.8 on the day, 0.4 on the hour, up 3% on the week, up 10.6 on the month, and up 9% on the year to 2,156. And XRP is currently unchanged on the day, up 0.2 on the hour, up 6.3 on the week, up 2.3 on the month, and down 40.8 on the year. Let me see, where are we here? So this is crypto coin market cap. On coin market cap, we're at 2.4 trillion, up 0.68%. CMC 20 is 146.26, up 0.96. Fear and greed is out of 30. Altcoin season's 48 out of 100. And the crypto RSI is 43.5. pulling back to oversold. And we are pushing deeper into the altcoin season. So for Zbcn on the day, we're up 13.9. Market cap is 266.3 mil won, up 13.9%. 24-hour trading lives 18.5, up 62.09%. So it looks like somebody is doing something right in the Zebec market. Some free alpha for the haters. Grab some metal blockchain and XPR since y'all missed out on the Zebec boat. Free game for the haters. Make your haters your motivators. One time for your haters. What up, Silver Days? BTM Crypto News Network. Let's go, BTM. Smash the like and subscribe. Hitter all day. Let's freaking go. Believe it. Let me see. Look at X real quick. So on X, this is, make sure you sign up for the BTM Crypto News Network. We can't be stopped. Let's freaking go. Buy Zbcn and a tax-free IRA account via crypto.com. This means U.S. users can hold Zebec Network token inside a tax advantage retirement account alongside Bitcoin, stocks, and ETFs, payroll infrastructure, on-chain finance, and now part of your retirement strategy. The future of money isn't just being built, it's being saved. So shout out to crypto.com. This is big. What up, CKJ? What up, Boozilla? So let's keep it moving. This is the live stream. Here's a crypto project that's been building in silence for years and almost nobody mentions. Not financial advice. It's called Zebec Network, and its token is Zbcn. So shout out to Historia. Keeping it moving. This is Captain Zach. Zebec Partners Pirates tripping. Just entered the retirement game. Most people are still trying to understand crypto. Zebec is already building part of long-term wealth strategies. Now you can hold Zbcn inside a tax advantage IRA via crypto.com, stack alongside Bitcoin, stocks, and ETFs, build retirement exposure to real-world payment infrastructure. This isn't speculation anymore. This is PayFi, meaning Wall Street. This is on-chain payroll entering retirement portfolios. This is a Zebec becoming financial primitive. Let that sink in. Payroll rails, global payments, AI, agentic economy, and now retirement accounts. Zbcn isn't just you trade, it's something you hold for the future. The pirates aren't just selling anymore, we're building generational wealth. Zbcn enters the retirement game, tax-free IRA via crypto.com. Hold Zbcn alongside stocks, build your future on chain. Payroll infrastructure, global payments, AI economy, retirement strategy, from pirate seas to generational wealth. Let's freaking go. Get a loan, get that loan protocol too. Hey, Silver, what is going on with your fam? This is never been doubted again. Zbcn XLM, you don't have a leg to stand on, hater. So shout out to Zebec Stacker. Zebec is cooking, rally mode activated. Crypto top 10 moves in 24 hours. River up 13%, Zbcn up 12%, Kite up 9, Lit up 9, B up 8, M up 8, Pi up 7, XPL's up 7, Stable's up 7, and Quant up 5. So keeping it moving, Zbcn has decisively broken the 002 resistance level, trading at the 0026, 13.3% on a massive 18.3 million USD volume spike. Wait, what is this? Soon at the 002 upward. So this is at the 0026 and the 00264. So let's see. Uphold. We're exploring retirement products that would give you access to alternative investments, including crypto and precious metals, via tax advantage IRA. This product could enable rollover an existing retirement 401, 403, TPS 57457, and open new IRAs to Uphold licensed partners. Have you heard of retirement products like this before? Believe it. So let me know what you guys think about the retirement products. Again, do your own research. Don't get it because I told you about it. Make sure you know what you
At first glance, this sounds like another crypto partnership post. It is not. This could be the start of Zebec moving. Zebec Network just made a move that could change how institutions look at Zbcn. At first glance, this sounds like another crypto partnership post. It is not. This could be the start of Zebec moving from token talk into real financial infrastructure, because here is the breadcrumb most people miss. Money only scales when two things exist at the same time. Someone has to secure the asset, and someone has to move it. Anchorage handles the vault. Zebec is trying to build the rails, not only talking about a token. The company is building around real-time payroll, crypto cards, payments, and its super app. That matters for regular people too. Think of it like this. A bank vault protects the money, but highways are what let the economy move. If Anchorage is the vault, Zebec wants to be the highway. Here is where the stakes land. Anchorage says it is the first federally chartered crypto bank in the United States, and Zebec says its ecosystem is built around payroll, cards, and real-time payments. Anchorage Digital Bank received a federal bank charter from the OCC, making it the first federally chartered crypto bank in the United States. So this is no longer just a question of price. It is whether Zebec Network can become one of the few crypto projects that connects institutional trust with everyday use. And if that happens, does Zbcn start getting valued like a token or like infrastructure? Because those two things get priced very differently.
So let's see what else is happening. Let's go a little deeper because this is where holders should really pay attention. CBCN is not just a renamed ticker floating around with no purpose. Zebec describes ZBCN as the governance utility token for the Zebec network. With utilities tied to governance, product usage, payroll, product fees, staking incentives, and ecosystem participation, Zebec also says the shift from ZBC to ZBCN reflects its expansion from payment focused protocols into a more multi chain, multi product financial network. That is a huge difference in narrative. A lot of weak projects only have speculation. ZBCN, Zebec is trying to build an actual network around movement of money. So when tokens like this get easier retail access on a recognizable platform, you have the ingredients for a stronger market story, a real product, a real network, ambitions, real token utility narrative, and easier retail discovery. That combination is what you should be watching. Here's another layer people don't even talk about enough. Convenience is bullish. Crypto.com is built around user simplicity. The app is designed to make buying crypto straightforward, and its help center and exchange infrastructure are built around deposits, withdrawals, spot trading, and fiat access. Crypto.com support materials said that the app displays supported purchase assets in the trade menu, and that the exchange support crypto deposit with no deposit fees while offering trading and withdrawal infrastructure that supports assets. And I was looking for this picture, this guy. While we're talking, that matters because markets don't only move on fundamentals, they also move on friction. If buying something is annoying, fewer people buy it. If buying something is easy, more people at least consider it. That doesn't mean all the people become diamond hands, but it does mean the funnel gets bigger. And in crypto, a bigger funnel can be a very big deal. Now, let's talk about a lot of people skipped over the migration. The migration story is actually bullish. Crypto.com didn't just toss a Zbcn on the platform and move on. It supported the migration from ZBC to Zbcn at a 1-to-10 ratio. For eligible user balance, suspended legacy ZBC activity during the transition, then reopened trading deposit withdrawals from Zbcn on the app and exchange. Why is that important? Because it shows operational support. It shows the platform willing to handle the transition cleanly for users. It also helps reinforce that Zbcn is the current live token narrative, not a confusing side version. That kind of support is good for credibility, especially with retail participants who hate messy tokens. Now let's talk directly to the Zebec holders. That'd be me and you and people who hold Zebec, not people who FUD Zebec and come in only when they see this, right? It's weird. Zebec is up 17.3%, but it's a rug pull. That's weird. It's a scam. That's even weirder. And nobody's supporting it. So it's up 3.9 on the hour, almost 4% in the hour, 17.3 on the day, 34.8 on the week, 34.1 on the month, and 174% on the year. Let's go back to this. Let me see here. So clearly it is outpacing Ethereum on the year. It is getting closer to Bitcoin. But I don't know. Again, I digress, right? This is why some of you are still here, because you believe the market isn't fully priced in what Zebec is trying to become. Not just another token, not just another chart, but a real financial infrastructure play. When the infrastructure plays start getting easier access, stronger branding, and more exchange visibility and clearer token utility, it's usually when the market starts paying it closer attention. So, no, I'm not here to promise you Zebec is going to 100x overnight. I'm not here to feed you nonsense, but I am here to say the stronger the rails become for discovery, the harder it is for the market to ignore the project forever. And that's the real excitement here, because if Zebec keeps building, if its real world utility story keeps maturing and retail access keeps improving, then holders may be sitting in something that eventually gets reevaluated in a much bigger way. Now, let's keep smart. Here to risk. A platform listing or support expansion is not the same as mass adoption. Does not guarantee explosive volume every day, does not guarantee institutions are suddenly lining up, and definitely doesn't eliminate market wide volatility. Also, even though crypto.com access helps, the token still may earn attention through execution. That means product growth, ecosystem traction, user retention, revenue linked narratives, and continued relevance. Continued relevance. That's why the real question is, did ZBCN, real question is not, did ZBCN get a boost? The real question is, can ZBCN convert better access into bigger adoption? That's is what separates short-term pump stories to long-term winners. Where this is where the story gets even more interesting. ZBCN's public positioning is much broader than just one chart. The company describes itself as real-time payroll, streamless crypto payments, debit card products, broader money movement for business and individuals. Its sites highlight 500 million in annual payroll volume, 250 enterprise clients, 50,000 plus monthly users on and off chain, and 18 chains with 150 tokens integrated. Now, anytime the numbers come with projects on site, you can treat them as a company reported claims. Keep watching outside validation. But as companies report metrics, they help you explain why some holders are excited. Zebec is trying to present itself as a functioning business payment ecosystem, not just a narrative token. This is why crypto.com supports can matter and here than would for some random token with no real product direction. Let me hear you in the chat right now. Do you think this crypto.com boost is just a nice exposure, one, or two, the start of a much bigger ZBCN re rating? Also, answer this. Are you holding ZBCN for short term moves, or are you holding because you think ZBCN is building something much bigger and crypto payments? Drop in the chat, short term or long term. Let me see. Are you guys still here hiding out? So, as we keep moving, people are still trying crypto, the biggest scam in the world. AI, everything. These channels are to lure you to risk to pump what they bought, such illegal tactics. And again, where are these guys coming from, bro? Where were you at when we were taking over the city? Where you guys at when we were at the 007 or the 0001 before we pumped up, right? Where were you guys at when you guys were losing a fortune in meme coins? Oh, this is a good one. Anyone that thinks any major government will allow these cryptocurrencies to centralize currencies dreaming. China just banned this a year ago, yet people still getting scammed into this stuff. And it's weird because China lifted the ban. It's weird, man. Why is it no one actually does any research? Just comes here to run up my YouTube channel. But it's cool, guys, because we're here to educate, right? Don't hate, congratulate. And it clearly says 3 times the ZBC was first. Bro, I was in ZBC. Were you in ZBCN? No. So just stick to what you know, brother. What up, brother man? What up, Dave? What up, Silver? What up, Dave? Zebec. They were on Black Rouge channel last night talking that same smack. I believe Crypto Bayweather sent these goons to spam y'all lives. What up, Dave? China also allows stablecoin yields. Right. These guys don't even know what they're talking about, man. They're not even doing any research. They're just here because they're bored, man. But I'm here to educate you straight up, right? I'm not here to take your yield or crypto. I'm trying to help you guys make a couple dollars in the process. And clearly, this guy's talking about something China did 2 years ago. China's the second largest holder of crypto. So I'm not 100% sure where this guy's getting his facts from, or if he's making it up. But China's also mining crypto again, which is weird for these guys to be so informational. They don't really have much information. What's going on with you, 360 hitter or 360 heavy hitter? Welcome back. Thanks for joining. You guys don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit your main man up with a super chat. It's hard work trying to educate these guys, man. Trying to keep people current on what's actually going on versus listening to scammers and fudders and people that are just bored telling us what they don't know about crypto, right? So it's weird. I just look at it like this, right? We just let this play in the background, right? Just keep slam dunking it. Just keep running it up. And it's weird. Like I said before, I understand. Where were these guys at when Zebec was down? Right? When Zebec goes down, I don't hear nothing from nobody. As soon as Zebec goes up a half a point, these guys are here. No idea what I've been in crypto since XRP was at 26 cents. That's all ISO except Zebec. Bro, I was in crypto when XRP was at 17 cents. So stop it, bro. Again, I ain't true to this, my guy. I mean, I ain't new to this, bro. We are true to this. Right? You don't have to compare to me. Right? There's nothing to got to prove to me. I really don't care when you got in, honestly. But I do care if you're fudding and don't know what you're fudding about. So maybe you and your guy can go back to the FBI field office, which is hilarious. That's like the funniest thing I've heard all week. You're walking into the FBI field office as if the FBI has nothing else to do. They're sitting around waiting for you to give them information on something that makes no sense. So, of priority, they're moving this up to the top priority because of somebody's walking into the FBI field office. That's got to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But so be it. I guess we can start with Rube. Actually, let's start with this guy. And I'll be right back.
Cause the price to go up 30%. Yes, you guys heard me right. Things are looking absolutely bullish for Zebec, and we've been talking about a possible parabolic run. Could this be the start of it? Guys, this is absolutely huge. Stellar Org has selected Zebec as its global stablecoin payroll infrastructure provider for the Stellar ecosystem. This expands our partnership with one of the original blockchain networks in crypto, powering global payments and remittance, including a direct integration to MoneyGram. 50 million customers across Latin America and beyond. That is huge. Are we seeing the scale of this, guys? This is adoption. This is expansion. And Zebec is definitely headed for the moon, guys. Our expansion to Stellar marks the first native payroll streaming launch outside of Solana and marks a new chapter of Zebec as our real-time payroll products begins its rollout across more payments oriented and institutional grade blockchains. And I mean, this news has honestly shocked everyone. Zebec is almost in the top 100 on coin market cap. If we look at Stellar, guys, Stellar trades at $5.5 billion at market cap, at about 16 cents, with half the supply of Zebec, right? Zebec is at 100 billion. This is at 50 billion. Let's go over to Zbcn, man, to see the full breakdown of this partnership. It's official. The global money system is being rewritten in real time with Zebec x Stellar. What happens when a worldwide settlement giant meets real-time streaming finance? XLM, of course, Stellar, Zbcn. This isn't a partnership narrative. This is a blueprint for how all money will move in the future. Highlight that. That's key, guys. We are headed into a crazy, bullish, and I mean, nothing like traditional future, right? This is like what Zebec and XLM are going to be accomplishing is definitely revolutionary for the payroll space. Nothing like this has ever been done. This is revolutionary. It will definitely change the future of payroll. I mean, with the integration of AI as well, this is exciting time to be holding Zbcn. First, understand the shift. XLM moves money instantly across the globe. Zebec programs money to move more continuously. Together, money becomes a live flowing system. So everything is coming intact, right? Every way Stellar could use Zebec. Zbcn man has linked so many ways. Let's check the first one. Real-time global payroll, salary streamed per second. Again, getting paid by the second as you work. Withdraw anytime, anywhere with the help of the super app. No more waiting ever. Streaming remittance. Replace lump sum with continuous flows. Families receive money 24/7. This changes how the world supports itself. So when banks go down and things like that happen, there's always another way to get your funds. Treasury automation, business stream expenses, payroll vendors, cash flow becomes programmable. Finance becomes autonomous. Gig plus creator economy, paid per second, not per week. Instantly global liquidity. Work equals immediate reward. Every way Zbcn uses Stellar. I'm going to name them. It's going to be a little hectic to kind of go into everything. There's a lot of information here. We got number one, global cash access, stable digital dollars, local payment dominance, 4, enterprise scale, and 5, compliance layer. Stellar part is now supercharged by Zebec, MoneyGram, real-time payroll cash out, Circle, streaming payroll dollars economy. So we have Flutterwave, and then Coin SPH, instant local liquidity, ICI Bank, Tempo France, cross-border rails, IBM, Deloitte, enterprise automation stack, Elliptic, secure compliant finance. What this means for XLM. Massive increase in network usage, becomes the base layer for real-time global payroll, expands beyond remittance into full financial automation, strengthens into position as a true ISO style settlement rails. This is massive, guys. There's so much to talk about here. Together, money becomes intelligent, money becomes a real time, money becomes unstoppable. Congratulations to both teams, because if this vision materializes, this isn't just evolution, it's a full-scale financial revolution. Absolutely agree, guys. I mean, like, look at these layers right here. We got Stellar, real-time payroll, gig economy, streaming remittance. Like, there's so much going on, guys. Hence, we've seen this massive parabolic candle for Zebec. I mean, I woke up, I seen the news, looked at the candles, and things already took off, right? A lot of people predicted this. We're making some great videos about a potential takeoff amidst some market crash. I mean, look at the market right now, guys. This is absolutely crazy, right? Like, it's like we're still in the fear index. Altcoin, of course, is doing relatively well because Bitcoin is not pumping. There's not a lot of Bitcoin dominance. Market cap relatively decent as well at like 2.4 trillion, but we've seen as high as $4 trillion, right? When the markets are like $4 trillion, Zebec with this new partnership, this is just the beginning, right? This is nothing. We're still at the bottom, guys, of this pyramid that we still have to climb. There's so much to add layer by layer. I mean, accomplishing every single partnership. There's so many more layers to come. So excited to see the future for Zebec. If you guys enjoyed this video, give this video a like, guys, because you guys know Zebec is going to pump. I'm making videos about a $2 potential. A price prediction could potentially happen, but being up almost 40 to 50% just today speaks a lot. If you guys don't know about this project, guys, stay tuned to the content, follow along with Zebec, and remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. Catch you guys on my next one. Take care.
So shout out to who is this? AB keeping it moving. This is Black Rue. Let's see what he's talking about
Haters are
today.
crying. Let's hit you with our guy Indigo Saint. It's a glorious time to be a Zebec. What's up, guys? I'm gonna hit you guys. I'm short on time, but long on information. So I'm gonna hit you guys for like 10 minutes here. But right after that, we're gonna go live on the channel 2 again, but this time with Rob and Max, the triple threat in the house. Man, okay. Zebec announced global payroll partnership with Stellar, but guess what? The signs were there. We're gonna go over it right quick here. Let me share my screen here. This is from Cybos. This is October 8th, 2025. This is Simon and a guy from Stellar. Doesn't matter what his name is. We'll go over that later. But let me see if I can.
The European. Thank you. Good to be here. Good stuff from the Stellar Foundation.
Boris Riznikov, okay, senior director there. Okay, so I just want to hit you all the way to
Dave, don't even waste your time with these guys, man. Just keep it moving. As my dad used to say, make your haters your motivators. Right? Keep it pushing, bro. See, these guys are gone. They wasn't even here a whole hour. I guess they got more important things to do, like lose money in crypto. But either way, I'm gonna keep it pushing. This is Black Rue from yesterday.
the end of the video. Simon's going to say something here, and we're going to fact check what Simon says.
You know, I think the U.S. is paving the way in terms of what can be done in blockchain. And we see a lot of activity in both areas, honestly. Likewise, I mean, we're also based in the U.S. We've expanded to Europe now through our partnership with AllUnity. I know Stellar is working with them as well, which is really exciting. And we're really thinking about the next steps to grow here in Europe for both of us. So a lot of exciting news to come between Zebec and Stellar, I guess, over the next couple of weeks. I mean, we've been working together now for years, but we're about to take this partnership to the next level, which we're very excited about. Well, we appreciate the partnership. Absolutely, yeah.
So he told us then, we've been working with Stellar for years. More exciting news to come. Okay. And you know what? We're gonna fact check him working with Stellar for years. Shout out to Simon Babakani. Shout out to Zebec. Shout out to founder Sam Tafalia. But we got this here as well. Here, right?
Single, like, most interesting partner for SDF in terms of its next sort of set of milestones that you're not already working with?
It's hard because I think that we have sort of three verticals that we really want to pay attention to. Tokenization is a really big part of it because I feel like that delivers opportunities. And I think we're going to see tokenization of these real world assets, the yield assets, for example, even though, because they're going to be all over the world. And I think they bring a different dimension to payments and to what we want to see achieve. So that's one area. And then we also have the idea of just payments specifically. And I'd love to see like big name merchants there. And then there's also the idea of the DeFi space. And there's so many players there. But I do think like if I had to pick one in covering those three areas, I think that merchant payouts with like Airbnbs or with, using like think Stripes merchants and who they're paying out to globally. Those players, I think, really bring that payment use to the network in exactly the way that's relevant because they're globally making payments. I'll say the other one, like if I could get like an ADP or a payroll service to leverage Stellar. Again, I know that that's not the sexy brand. Sorry, ADP, but I know you're not. Like that isn't like payroll's not sexy, but it is the thing that I think really demonstrates like global reach and opportunity for end users all over. So I think merchants, big name merchants, but also like those payroll providers kind of change everything.
So who would be the...
If you could get ADP or a payroll provider, well. Shout out to Crypto Mentality for this. Told you I'd shout you out, brother. Here it is. Man alive. And here's the news right here. Stellar has selected Zebec as the global stablecoin payroll partner, okay, for its infrastructure provider for the Stellar ecosystem. The global stablecoin payroll infrastructure provider, okay? Got to say it all because it's very important. The global payroll infrastructure provider. I think this is also tipping us off to AI and agentic payments. This expands our partnership with one of the original blockchain networks in crypto, powering global payments and remittances, including a direct integration to MoneyGram's 50 million customers across Latin America and beyond. You know, haters are crying right now, guys. Haters are literally weeping right now. They're literally crying. Literally crying. One other thing I want to hit you guys with here. Simon said we've been doing this for years. We've been partnered with Stellar for years. Well, guess what? Here we are, April 8th, 2024. Thrilled to announce that we have received the Stellar Community Award. We formally announced our partnership with Stellar, enhancing cross-border remittance functionality with WageLink. Our modern Web 2 payroll app is built on a blockchain.
So that is 2024, 2 years ago. So if Stellar was working with Zebec 2 years ago, why would they stop working with them, right? Why would they just up and let Zebec randomly put announcements up if they're not even partners and they were working together 2 years ago, right? I don't understand the logic there. How does that even make sense, right? Make it make sense, somebody, right? Make it what do you, make it clear, right? Like you're talking about Zebec is not partnering with these guys. They're making it up. But they've been saying this for 2 years, right? This is not something they just started. They've been doing this for 2 years, bro.
Backend empowered by Zebec's
Somebody,
RWA payments and
anybody,
the G10
everybody.
infrastructure
What's really
network.
going on here, man?
And then even a more big, if you will, pause, smoking gun. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Check out the official Stellar WageLink website here. So, you know, if you've been following me, Max, and the videos me and Max have been doing on Zebec, years ago, they talked about their WageLink product, and you can find that on the website. It was Stellar WageLink, and we had this information April 8th, 2024. So we've known, okay? We've known, okay? And shout out to Crypto Future here. Like I said, guys, we're gonna go live over there in about literally 5 or 6 minutes. I just really wanted to hop on here right quick and talk to you guys. But of course, my computer did some updates. So what do you think? What do you think this means for Zebec? What do you like to me? This is really announcing global partnership or global dominance. This exactly means to me that Zebec is a huge part of the Interledger protocol. We've said this multiple times on the show. We said it over and over and over and over and over again. Zebec is integral to the Interledger, and now we have that information. We have that, right? So again, those who were doubting a dollar, those who came on the show and said, well, why would XLM doesn't need, they don't need Zebec. They don't need Zebec. I got a few of those comments, right? Well, well, look at today. Look at it now, huh? Right? Like the mic has been dropped. The mic dropped in the house. But let me get some of these comments. And again, guys, we're gonna go live like literally in 10 minutes, me, Max, and Crypto Future. So actually, if you guys just wait like 10 more minutes, I'm gonna come back online with my two bros, and then we will we'll continue this. Nice comment there. Also looking forward to any announcement at XRP Las Vegas. 100% there as well. What's up, Terry B? What's up, Captain Jack? Thank you for the repost. What's up, Crypto PAU? What's up, Crypto Future? Again, I'm going to be over there with those guys right quick. What's up, Phantom Beat? So now you're going to hear the three of us, Rob, me, and Max, break it down here. What's up, Hugo Loves Monica Long? So definitely tune in, guys. I'm actually curious as how this is going to do, like just a 10-minute live stream. So, but again, we'll be right back for a longer live stream with Rob, Max, and me. Okay. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be right back, literally right back. Okay. So
So shout out to my main man, Black Roo, and that update. I think we look at this one. Keeping it moving. This is, let's see, come back to Trading Sniper. But yeah, this is Grow Rich, Grow Happy. Actually, we'll do Trading Sniper first and then come back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy.
Today we're going to be talking about the one, the only, legendary, you guessed it, Zebec Network. Listen, you know me, I'm super high on Zebec. I do believe it is going to be the best crypto pound for pound that you can get. You know, just generally speaking, right? We talked about how 100x returns are very possible just in terms of market cap ratios, right? We're roughly at the 200 million mark for market cap. We do 100x, that's 20 billion. I know 20 billion is a solid number, but remember, peaking is different than sustaining. Anyways, we have a lot of news to be talking about, man. And I don't even know where to start. Okay. I don't even know where to start. So let's just start. Anyways, right? We can see that Zebec Network has said buy Zebec in a tax free IRA account via crypto.com. This means users can hold Zebec Network's token inside a tax advantaged retirement account alongside BTC stocks and ETFs, payroll infrastructure, on chain finance, and now part of your retirement strategy. The future of money isn't just being built, it's being saved. So, very nice, very huge news, by the way. And yeah, man, guys, I'm telling you guys, you know, I myself, of course, don't have a crypto. Okay. I don't know how it really works in the background, but every single thing that you can think of and not think of, they are doing. They are doing. Did I ever see this coming? No. Is this absolutely great? Yes. And guess what? This is just a small little cherry. You know, this is not even a cherry. This is a sprinkle. Okay, because that's who Zebec are. Okay, they do these types of things casually. Okay, it doesn't take weeks and months for it to come out. It doesn't. There's not weeks and months of breaks in between news events. They just do it. And you have all this evidence. You have all this proof of Zebec just smashing it, right? Smashing the fundamental markets. Guys, I'm telling you, the future of Zebec looks super bright. And even something, even someone like Ghostman, or sorry, not Ghostman, Ghostweb has to say this, right? Surely this wouldn't have happened if the token wasn't going to be successful, right? Because you have to remember, people, that yes, generally speaking, exchanges and banks and etc., of course, I'm sure in life, when it has come to partnerships and et cetera, I'm sure there's been a swing and a miss here and there, okay, for any company or whatever. But when you look at everything Zebec is doing, the partnerships, the integrations, the expansions, even things like what they're doing with crypto.com, you know, there's a reason why this is getting done. you have to remember this is a two-way street. Okay. It doesn't matter what Zebec would like to do if the people on the other side would say no. If Zebec was like, well, we want to team up with Stellar, and Stellar was like, no, that's the end of that's the end of the story. But we can see time and time again, we are consistently getting things done. We are consistently having partnerships, integrations, expansions, yada yada yada. You can name it, right? And remember, it takes two to get that deal done, not one. Not Zebec isn't just saying, oh well, we're going to partner with this and this and this, and it's going to be done, right? No, it takes two. It takes the other side to agree. It takes the other side to see, is the risk worth it? And every single damn company, every single partnership saying, yeah, absolutely. Zebec is worth the risk. Zebec is worth the partnership. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Zebec is one of the only cryptos that is super, super small and underrated. And not only that, but it is consistently punching up, right? It's not getting partnered and doing this with on some small, top 30 exchange, top 40 exchange. Okay. It is doing it on big exchanges. These partnerships, they are, super, super valuable. Right? Like I said, we're not teaming up with a crypto that's worth 50 million market cap. We're not teaming with some little team with 1,000 followers that just started up. Like, guys, we have to realize this, that we are consistently punching up 24/7. And man, oh man, it makes me really, really excited because look, man, at the end of the day, here's the truth. We have money invested in this. Okay. We are investors in this. And we, of course, a part of the reason why we want to see this is so we can make money, right? It is how it is. However, I am genuinely a fan of Zebec's team, right? Even if my money was not invested in this crypto, I would be saying the exact same thing because, ladies and gentlemen, it is undeniable, right? I'm never going to be one of those people, even if for some reason I disliked you, but you did something incredible. I will always give you your credit. 'Cause I'm just that type of person. Dude, Zebec has been absolutely smashing it, man. Absolutely. Listen, something I do want to talk about is this, AI agents quickly because it's been 2 or 3 days since the announcement came out. We talked about it on the day of, but I do want to talk about it just a little bit more. We can see X Finance Bull says this: where are the Zebec holders? Zebec is positioning itself at the intersection of two of the biggest narratives in tech right now: AI and payments. AI agents are coming. They'll need to send money, receive money, manage financial flows autonomously. That requires programmable payment infrastructure built for machines, not just humans. Zebec already built it. Their network handles continuous programmable payment streams, the kind of infrastructure AI agents need to operate financially without human intervention. When AI driven payments scale, the network's already designed for it, capture the flow. Zebec sits right there. Okay. So, yes, guys, so what is Kodak Black? Something about hitting $1. Guys, I'm telling you, man, Zebec is so underrated. They are literally in all of the top narratives other than meme coin because you can't really be a real crypto and a meme coin. But man, man, they are literally in all the best narratives. They're super, super undervalued. Partnership and something new coming out left, right, and center 24/7. What more could you really ask for? Truly, truly, I tell you, what more could you really, really ask for? Anyways, if we go to coin market cap, we can see Bitcoin's around $70,000. It's just kind of chilling there. We can see that we are ranked 120 out of 8,573 active cryptos. In the last month, we're up 22%. In the last week, we're up 25%. And in the last 24 hours, we're up almost 12%. Telling you guys, Coinbase, Binance, the fact that, the crypto.com thing just came out today. For me, they will start focusing on exchanges very, very soon. I'm telling you, it is inevitable. I promise you. Oh my God, we did it. Wow, we did it. Look at that, man. Holy, just good news back to back in the last 1 or 2 days. And we go up 1,000 holders. Like, dude, that's so crazy. That is such an accomplishment. I'm telling you guys, when we go green, right? When Zebec starts breaking out, when Bitcoin picks up again, when the elites in this world start pushing the crypto narrative, you're going to see something like Zebec Network get thousands of holders a day in its peak. Okay, I'm being so serious because what would even be 2,000 holders a day? That's what in 10 days, that's 20,000 people. In a month, that's 60,000 people out of billions, out of billions. Okay, even if we don't count half the world because, let's just say money issues or maybe not having the proper access or whatever, guys, we're still going to have this exposed to multiple billions of people. Like that is just the reality, right? That is just the truth. I'm telling you, man, we are not ready for this. Well, I'm ready for this. Some people don't believe me. I'm telling you, this thing is going to be so damn huge. Anyways, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed, this video. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Love you guys so much. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.
So shout out to the trading sniper. And this is, who is this? This is, oh yeah, I forgot about, dang it. Yeah, let me check with Money and Me, my main man, real quick, and then we'll go over to what's this guy? Grow Rich and Grow Happy.
This changes everything. All right, everyone. So we got to talk about Zbcn because their recent partnership could lead to something massive in terms of price action. I can almost guarantee you that right now there's more eyes on Zbcn than ever before. We have a lot to discuss in today's video. Trust me when I say this is a video you do not want to miss. That is for sure. But remember, guys, nothing here is financial advice. At the end of the day, I could always be wrong. So make sure you guys do your own research. Now, before I start talking about Zbcn, I do want to go over what's going on in the overall crypto market. But before I do that, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, especially if you enjoyed today's content. But diving straight into things here. So on the crypto bubbles, we can see that some of these coins, a lot more of these coins are starting to turn red, but it's a Friday, and we already know Fridays, Saturdays typically are trash days in the market. We expect to see red on Fridays. Matter of fact, Fridays and Saturdays are good buy opportunities for the most part because for all we know, we're going to get some bad news. What I actually recommend is set those limit buy orders. I've been talking about limit buy orders over the last few months. If you've been setting those buy orders, you'd have made some nice profit on a lot of these coins. So don't forget to set those limit buy orders, especially at certain levels where you don't expect a certain coin to fall. But if we do get a flash crash, at least you can take advantage of that, right? So could be easy money depending on how things play out. But yeah, market, it's whatever today. All right. The Fear and Greed Index, I'm not going to pull that up, but we're still not in greed or anything like that. So we still have time to actually make some decent returns in this market, right? Even though Bitcoin's sitting slightly below 70K right now, we still have time to make money. Don't wait around forever. If everyone is bearish, you should be bullish. If everyone is bullish, you should be bearish. We see this time and time again in the crypto space or just in the world of investing. If you follow the crowd, you're not going to make money. You're just going to end up losing money. Okay, but yesterday, I didn't make a video, even though I wanted to. I didn't have time, right? But yesterday, I saw this right here on my X feed. All right, so today's news, Zebec Network chosen as Stellar's global stablecoin payroll provider. And today, the same piece of news is right here. Again, so that's absolutely incredible. That is massive news. Can you just imagine if Zbcn reaches the market cap of Stellar? I'm going to talk about price predictions again a bit later on in this video. Okay, but if you come over here, right, what you see is Zbcn Zebec Network posted this on their X account, and it has just been buzzing. Right? Funny enough, this person says right here, I have not and will never invest in Zbcn. That is actually a good thing. I like seeing this. And the reason why I like seeing this is for a couple of reasons, actually. One, it brings more attention to Zbcn. As long as we have people talking about the project, it helps, right? Because people's going to be like, Zbcn, what on earth is that? And then they look into it, and then maybe they end up liking it, right? Then they buy it, and then the price continues to go up. But another reason why I like that this person posted that is because in the future, after Zbcn has taken off, we could come back to posts like this and just potentially have a good laugh. All right. But coming back over here to X, right? Let's see, what's this? Hey, Grok, edit this image to show what price Zbcn will be at the end of the bull run. Well, let's see what Grok has to say about that. $5.87. Quite interesting. Now, that's quite bullish. All right. It probably won't get that high, but it doesn't need to get that high for us to make life-changing returns. All right. Or 002, I think 3 as I'm recording this video. So yeah, we could make some insane amount of money. But like I said, everybody's talking about BSCN, right? With how many followers here? 1.3 million posting this on their X account. Justin Stellar selects Zebec as Global's payroll infrastructure provider, right? So more and more people is seeing this, and over time, it's going to get crazy, man. I'm going to pull up the charts in just a second. But if you guys remember my last couple Zbcn videos, every time I pull up Google, right, you type in Zbcn news on Google, for a while now, we haven't really been seeing people talk about Zbcn, and that's because the price wasn't moving. But check this out. TradingView has been talking about Zbcn just a couple days ago, posted this. Then we got this post right here about Zbcn Stellar Partnership. Then another one here 20 hours ago, 21 hours ago, 2 days ago, 17 hours ago. So people are talking about this partnership. And it is massive because we already know that XLM already have a massive community, right? A lot of people believe in that project. And what do you think is going to happen when XRP, XLM, those sorts of projects starts to move again? Zbcn is going to start moving, especially because now it's on even more people's radars. All right, so this is a great bullish sign. All right, right now you can see that the volume in the last 24 hours is up 167%, sitting at a 19.4 million volume. In my last Zbcn video, I'm pretty certain the volume was sitting at 6 million, and right now it's at a 19.4 million volume, right? So that lets me know that a lot of people have started looking into this project, and I think they like what they're seeing. And that's why the price has been going up. Matter of fact, I want to show you guys something. All right, check out this green candle. It was just insane. How big of a move was this? Okay, so just a couple days ago, Zbcn was sitting down here. So March 19th, today's March 20th, all right? Check out this price action. This thing went up 40% in just one day. 40% in just 24 hours. One reason why it did that is because the market cap is still low. The second reason is obviously the partnership with XLM. And this thing is just getting started. Now, I'm not trying to tell anyone to buy it right now. Obviously, it had a massive pump and it started to retrace because after going up 40% and considering the market conditions that we're in, obviously people's going to take profits, right? But that doesn't matter. If Zbcn comes back down into this territory right here, you can see that it's got an insane amount of support going back a couple months. So this is a great buy zone for Zbcn for anyone that's looking to get a position or looking to add more to their positions, right? Because I expect this thing to start moving up towards the upside again, a lot sooner than most people probably expect. We are just at the beginning. The community remains insanely solid for a project that is at a $200 million market cap. A lot of times you see coins around those levels, just the community disappears, right? They're just like, well, market sucks. What's even the point? Might as well give up, right? This coin's not going to go anywhere. I mean, why would it? It had its moments to shine, and now the moment has passed. But not the community for ZBC, and the community shows up every single day. And I say this all the time, but when it comes to crypto, investing in crypto, you need to invest in projects that
The community shows up every single day. Let me run this back. Every single day, right? I don't know where these guys come up, where these footers come from and fud the project and disappear. But we are here. We've been here, right? We ain't new to this. We are true to
but
this.
not the community for ZBC, and the community shows up every single day.
So shout out to the community for the Zebec team, all the Zebec warriors, all the Zebec army, everyone that involved in the project, and of course the Zebec pirates, sailors, warriors, and the army. One more time for the what's up. 2 times for the haters.
It had its moments to shine, and now the moment has passed. But not the community for ZBC, and the community shows up every single day. And I say this all the time, but when it comes to crypto, investing in crypto,
Let me put the captions on here one more time. Let me throw the captions on here. Let's see, auto generated. Let's see if we can get
but
it.
not the community for ZBC, and the community shows up every single
But not the community for ZBCN.
ZBC, and the community shows up every single day. And I say this all the time, but when it comes to crypto, investing in crypto, you need to invest in projects that's got a very solid community. And ZBC,
Say it again. Money and me. You got to do what? You got to do what?
all the time, but when it comes to crypto, investing in crypto, you need to invest in projects that's got a very solid community. And ZBCN is one of those projects. Now, let's talk about price predictions, right? I do believe.
So shout out to Silver Days. I see you out here. Shout out to Zebec. Let's go. What up, heavy hitter? What up, hitter all day? I see you guys out here. I see you working hard, trying to keep. What up, Dave? I see you guys out here trying to keep the Zebec name rolling. So let's get back to the video.
That ZBCN will cross that 1 penny mark a lot sooner than most investors realize. It could be this year, could be at the beginning of next year, but it is going to cross that 1 penny mark. And I believe once it enters the top 100 on CoinMarketCap, guys, you're going to look at the crypto bubbles, right? And most people, when they open up the crypto bubbles, they look at the very first page, so the top 100 coins, right? And ZBCN is going to be one of those coins just showing a massive green bubble. And then even more people is going to be like, what on earth is that? And then look into it, and then maybe even buy it, and then just continue our way up. Okay. Now, if ZBCN was to reach the market cap of XLM Stellar, that's a 23x from where the price is at right now. Stellar's market cap is at 5.5 billion. ZBCN's market cap is at 200 and something million. What is it? 235 million, right? So we have ways to go, especially if we get an insane bull market. We have ways to go. But anyways, to wrap things up, make sure you guys don't chase green candles, only chase red candles. If you see ZBCN fall back down towards support, that's a good buy opportunity. But honestly, I'm very excited about this project. What about you guys? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links down below. And until next time, take care.
But as you mentioned, the community is strong. And I did kind of overshot that video, but it's cool because we are live. And this isn't the kind of story people should ignore just because it doesn't come wrapped in insane headlines. Sometimes the most important moves are the ones that improve access, remove friction, and quietly position a project in front of a much wider audience. Crypto.com gives ZBCN a stronger retail runway, Zebec gives Zbcn a real utility narrative. And if the project keeps executing, the combination could become very interesting. So, yes, holders have a reason to be paying attention, not just because of hype alone, but because access plus execution plus utility is where serious crypto stories start getting dangerous in a good way. If you get value out of the stream, smash the like and subscribe and share with every ZBCN holder you know. And before we close, one more final answer for the community. Is Zebec still being slept on? Yes or no? Put yes in the chat if you think the market doesn't get it. Put no if you think the market already knows what's coming. So let's hit this last video with Grow Rich and Grow Happy.
Welcome back, all my friends.
Sometimes people only notice the project after the move. Holders know before the crowd. ZBCN doesn't need fake hype. It doesn't need people to actually look at what ZBX is building. The market loves to sleep on utility until utility starts getting disrupted. Access is how stories spread. Execution is how legends start. Crypto.com doesn't just guarantee success, but it absolutely makes it easier for the market to find the story. So let's get back to Grow Rich and Grow Happy.
Free thinkers, to another episode of Grow Rich, Grow Happy, that place where we follow the breadcrumbs to wealth, and bam, we got explosives again, guys. If you thought yesterday was something with Zebec connecting with Stellar, things just got a lot more interesting and better. But before I go into that, guys, do me a favor, smash that like button, give me a sub, hit that bell notification so that you don't miss any of these videos, guys. Make sure you swing over to Grow Rich, Grow Happy. Understand your crypto, understand what you hold. Pick up my book, Overcoming Self for Crypto Wealth. This is not the time to be messing around. Know what you hold and know how to hold it. Know how to research. Because we've been bringing these breadcrumbs, guys, for a few years now. But this right here, what I'm about to share, guys, let me first bring your attention to the Jordan jersey. The Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls, one of the greatest teams ever. Jersey. Why? Because they made history. And it wasn't an easy history. You know, Michael Jordan had a time with the Detroit Pistons. It was hard for him to get through them. But when he broke through them, he had a hell of a team with him. And with that, you know the rest. You know how Michael Jordan solidified himself as the greatest. And why I'm bringing that up, and why I'm blending it into this story, because, Zebec went through a similar thing with a lot of the FUD, a lot of the hate early on, a lot of the scrutinizations and different things that was being put upon them. But like Michael Jordan, they got over it. They got through it. And then you seen blockbuster partnerships like yesterday. I flashed that up there. And we already know what's coming. Check out that video, guys. That was a big one. Come in the video. But in this one, we're going to talk about something else that they dropped today. Oh, man. They say now, this was Zebec released today, and it's kind of funny to run after this whole partnership with Seller. But it says, buy ZBCN and that tax-free IRA account via crypto.com. Can I get some explosions? Oh, my God. Way to take us into the weekend, guys. This takes us into the weekend. I couldn't wait to drop this. But I'm going to explain to you what this actually means and why, if you're not holding ZBCN now, I don't know what the hell is wrong with you. I'm not going to say not financial advice. Well, I am going to say not financial advice because I really have to say that. But this not only solidifies them, but it is a way for everyone out there to not only get in on this shift, but this is the signal that the shift is here, not only with cryptocurrency, but with this project, ZBCN, guys. Let's jump over here because I want to talk about this and show you a couple of things. Going to show you something with the chart too. We made a hell of a move last night, but I want to show you what's really going on prepare for it. But let's jump. So check this out. Here's what we got, guys. Hot off the presses, Zebec posted this today. Of course, I posted it over on my X account where I'm at right now. Follow me at Mr. Foresight64. But check this out. They say right here, buy Zbcn in a tax-free IRA account via crypto.com. This means that U.S. users can hold Zebec Network's token inside a tax advantage retirement account alongside Bitcoin, stocks, and ETFs. Now, what that says is that cryptocurrency is not only a big deal now, just the fact you can do that, but it also means this. It shows that these guys, this is the type of signals you need to pay attention to, because this only works because, where is it at? Right here. I want to take you over here. This only works because crypto.com gets conditional U.S. approval for National Trust Bank Charter. They're moving toward that whole regulated finance now. And the fact that you can move Zebec into a retirement.
So crypto.com has U.S. approval for National Bank and Trust Charter. If you don't see what's happening, connect the dots here, fam. These crypto agencies or projects are getting banking approval, which means they can start doing things like this, and they'll be doing a lot more things going in the future, slowly but steadily replacing the bank. So let me know what you guys think about that as well.
Retirement IRA account shows that it's way bigger than even I considered back in the day. So I want to jump down here because this is how you got to put things together, guys. This was not only a breadcrumb, but who knew Zebec was going to get pulled into that as well, which also says that maybe you could have a Zebec stock coming, Zbcn. Don't know about that, but this is how you get there with something like this, and the fact that they're saying that you can hold it tax-free. With the amounts, and I've heard you guys crazy amounts of what you have in Zebec down in your wallets and stuff, and be careful with how much you share, but those of you with big bags, of course, now you can put some of that in an IRA account to save for a rainy day, maybe save for your kids, and you're holding a top-tier asset. Not financial advice. I'm sure up to now, you should know that already, but this just moved them into a league of their own. So check this out. So on February 23rd, crypto.com said on Monday, it has received conditional approval from the Office of Comptroller of the Currency for a National Trust Bank Charter, paving the way for the digital assets firm to become a federally regulated custodian. So they got that. And this is why something like this right here is even possible, guys. So they says here also, and you guys can't see this part, but Zebec also posted with this that payroll infrastructure, on-chain finance, and now part of your retirement strategy. The future of money isn't just being built, it's being saved. Now, guys, we've been telling people about this phenomenal project for I don't know how long, but now you get some points. You guys get to go out, and I hope you share this video with all your friends and family, at least the people that you care about. The people that you don't, just let them go. Let them go. Again, hope you caught that message in the last episode where I said, people are going to start paying attention to you now. So I do want to do something else, though. I want to jump over here because I want to take a look at this with you guys. Guys, this is crazy to me. I'm going to refresh this. As of right now, Zebec skyrocketed. I don't know how many of you guys caught this last night, but they were up. They had hit the 203 last night. And I remember looking at it like, man, and then they trickled back down. But what I want to show you is for the 1 month, guys, how many free thinkers, because I know I was, how many free thinkers out there was buying all along this right here in February? Look at this. Look how low you could have got Zebec. You could have got it low up in here, guys. And then if you notice, then you get yesterday and it took off. You see what news can do? And we all know what that news was. You see how it can go? And what I'm seeing probably from that, and let's check now, because we used to get some some really big numbers, but I want to see how much $100 it gets you today. Again, because it's payday for a lot of people. $100 now gets you 40,000. It would have gotten you more, say a week ago, even a week ago. But it's up. I still think this is a great time to get in, and that's only if you're looking. If you can look at this project and say this is a long-term project. I'm sorry, but if you can't see that it's a long-term project from the fact that it is in a retirement account now, that you can put it in a retirement account. Now, that's on crypto.com, and they have their, their conditional bank charter. We know Coinbase, they're with the likes of Coinbase. I believe it's Ripple and some others out there. But this is the biggest signal, guys. And I hope you guys understand the magnitude of this move right here. And for those of you who don't hold a project like this in your toolbox or whatever, your portfolio, I'm going to ask you again, who is your project connected to? How are they plugged into this global financial system that's here? Better yet, are they included? And can you put your asset in an IRA tax-free account? Let me know down below. And guys, for those of you holding Zebec, how many of you guys are going, or at least going to consider putting some of your Zebec funds into a tax-free account for a rainy day, maybe retirement, or maybe just for your kids or something like that? This is the way to do it. And this is a new day for cryptocurrency, guys, especially for us that are holding Zbcn. I'm speechless. I'm truly speechless with all of the news that has been going out this week on Zebec. That's crazy, stellar partnership. Now, can you imagine in Vegas, come Ripple XRP Vegas conference, can you imagine if something is said along the lines of some type of partnership with Ripple, XRP, and Zebec? Can you imagine what this price is going to look like? Now, for those of you out there maybe jumping on the bandwagon and grabbing now, ask yourself, how long do you plan on holding it? Take your profits. I believe what we saw yesterday was probably some profit taking and things like that. I'm not touching it because it's nowhere near where I want it to be before I take profits, but I'm always going to let you guys know you need to take your profits depending on when you got in. My book can help with that, especially if you get the paperback, because it also comes with a exit strategy that will be emailed to you. So it helps you plan out so that you're not someone else's exit liquidity. And that is so important to me guys, to explain to you, because I am going to take profits, but I am not going to sell my entire bag. I refuse to. And now this just put the handcuffs on. I refuse to, because now you can put some in an IRA account that is tax-free. You guys let me know down below. What do you think of this news? Does this news trump yesterday's news, or are they about the same? Let me know, guys. Till next one, this your boy. I'm out.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are
So shout out to Grow Rich and Grow Happy. Thanks for joining, guys. I don't want to hold you all night. Just want to check the top cryptos real quick. Let me see. Does Zebec show on the top 100? That's weird. So back to the favorites. We see Zbcn is still up 15.3%. But thanks for joining, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also join the BTM Crypto News Network on X. Let me see. Thanks for your support. Thanks for always holding your boy down. We appreciate the love. Appreciate all that you do for the Zebec community. And I might come back on later do a XRP video or a Caspa video later this evening. But as always, let's get back to the money, guys. And stay dangerous. It's your main man, BTM, signing out. The market loves to sleep on utility until utility starts getting distribution. Access is how stories spread. Executions is how legends start. Crypto.com doesn't guarantee success, but absolutely makes it easier for the market to find a story. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, sailors, pirates, and the real Zebec warriors, the real Zbcns, the ones that are not being swayed by FUD and fudsters that only pop up when this happens, right? Whenever we get going, you always have the haters. But again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, make your haters your motivators. It's your main man, BTM, signing out, and miners out.